say that 1 in 4 Americans have mental health issues, it really doesn't shock me as much.
I think all people have problems in their lives. Some can manage better, handle it better than others. And I think all people need help some moments, a specific moment in their lives.
I had a lot of signs of being ill, and they found me at school, in the bleachers of the gym, just laying down asleep. And my brother found me, and he took me to the principal's office, and he called my mom. And on the phone, he said, "Mom, something's really wrong with Thomas. You need to come down to the school."
We have a sense we know something wrong, that we don't want to admit it though, but we're afraid of it. I knew something was wrong before it happened, but I was afraid to come face to face with it. I was working, and one day I was working as a security guard at a building, and I went to sleep, and I thought I was raped again. So I called the police, but they took me to Grady, but I didn't leave Grady. All through the police ride, I was talking to myself, get him, you have to get me. I was talking, actually, the voices was in my head talking to me, and so I was answering the voice, and they knew something wrong. The test came out negative, but I ended up going to the 13th floor. So that was my beginning of my journey with schizophrenia. I didn't know anything about it, but I knew it was something crazy. I didn't want to deal with it. And that's why I was in a revolving door at Grady. Get a job, quit a job, in the hospital, quit a job.
I think a lot of when you have a mental illness, I think it's your personal stigma that you sharing with somebody, basically coming out of the closet, with the mental illness, and the stigma to it. So, I think within there's a problem.
At such an early age, I did not understand the importance of taking the medication because I didn't feel normal. The rest of my friends were out playing football and sports, being kids. And I had to take this medication that made me feel like I was not normal like the rest of my peers. So I think I was my biggest obstacle because I wouldn't be compliant in taking my medication. I would take it. My mom would check under my tongue to see if I took it. And then when she'd leave, I'll spit out the medication.
Parents who don't want to believe that their kids are as sick as they may be, that they want their kids, as all parents would, is to be as normal as they possibly can be, and then don't understand the process that it may take to get them there. Everybody wants the quote-unquote magic bullet. And you try to tell them that, hey, your son or daughter will make progress, but it's a slow kind of progress that you're going to have to go through.
Used to be like a 6-lane highway, and all of a sudden, I was able to keep the calm in that 6-lane highway. But of course, there's like any 6-lane highway, there's a lot of accidents and stuff. But I think a lot of people think that you're going to go spill your life to somebody, and then they're going to write down all this stuff, and then go, okay, first you got to cut out this, and you got to do this, and it's just not like that at all. There's a certain training that she goes through that gives her that ability to communicate.
You can make that decision to comply with therapy and medication, and then you don't have to go through all the stuff that your illness takes you to that is negative. You won't have to go through all that.
The therapist and a psychiatrist connected me to an organization called Chris Kids. And really, they helped me to understand the importance of me taking my medication. One of my therapists said, "You're almost like a diabetic." A diabetic needs their insulin because their body can't produce insulin. And she said, every time you're in the hospital, you're always there because you stopped taking your medication. So she told me that your medication is just like insulin to a diabetic. You need it in order to be able to be a productive citizen in society and to keep you out of the hospital. It's okay to get help. It's okay to see a professional. The stigma of mental illness is still here in America. It's still here, it still exists, but the stigma is not as bad as it used to be. The number one thing I can say is today, being 44 years old, I'm a productive citizen in society. I'm productive, I give back, hold down a job. I got a wife, and I can't be any happier today.
Juliana Watson.
My name is Marcus.
My name is Thomas Watson.
I'm a neighbor.
I am a farmer.
I am a brother.
I'm somebody.
I am a soccer referee.
I am a proud husband.
I'm more than schizophrenia.
And I am more than my ADHD.
And I am more than bipolar.